Hi guys, let's roll the tape. First, I've changed the title of our channel to read Voice of the British Resistance. It's a grand title, isn't it, for someone with less than 200 subscribers? But it's early days, so I thought if I give the channel a grand name, I'll have to make sure it's a grand channel. So, shall we see? Stick around for the ride. Anyhow, I was going to post an article about the subjects I'll be talking about over the coming weeks, but something caught my eye on the news. It's where the Home Secretary, what's her name, Shabina Madmouse, Madmut, something like that. I don't really care. Well, she's admitted that Britain has lost control of its borders. She conceded that the country and parts of Europe are struggling to control what she said irregular migration, but what we know as illegal immigrants. And then she went on about the small boats. Small boats are only a fraction of our problem, to be honest. Anyhow, people have started criticising her for pointing this out. But what made me laugh was the fact that she turned around and said that we have lost control of its borders. No, we never lost control of our borders. Any decent patriotic political party could have stopped those boats landing anytime they like. It's what the Navy was for. I can't believe it. I served 12 years in the Royal Navy, and if I was serving now, I would resign or wind up in Portsmouth detention quarters again uh, for refusing to import illegal aliens into my country. And well, not my country, we hold it in trust for our children and grandchildren. Anyhow, I did jot down a script somewhere, so I'll go have a look at it and see what I was going to ramble on about. But you know me, I'll probably go off it. So, her admission from the Home Secretary, Shabina, whatever her name is, it doesn't really matter. We'll call her Diversity Aya number one. Um, isn't brave, it's late. It's like announcing that the pub's closed after you've already drunk it dry. For years, people who've dared to raise concerns were called alarmist, extremists, or worse. You know what I mean? They mean by worse. We're all right-wing fascist thugs. Now, now they're saying that they never listened to us, they ignored us. They are saying we've lost control. It's very convenient. The damage is done, and now they admit they've lost control. They never say, oh, we failed, or we let you down, or we betrayed you, we made a mistake, we're only here for the money. It's complicated, they say. Well, it's not complicated. You've either got the political will to do something or you have not. Now, if they had turned around and stopped it, had the Navy just stopped the boats for a start, that would have shown political will and people wouldn't be so angry with the uni party that it is today. British people don't ask for much. They just ask to have enough money to live on fairly comfortably, um, a degree of security with regards to the future, and the hope and the thought that they can leave behind a better country than the one we are living in now. And that shouldn't be too difficult with a good patriotic party because we are at rock bottom now. Anyhow, back on script. Um, Meanwhile, ordinary Britons see the results every day in housing shortages, overstretched services and communities, trying to cope with pressures they never voted for. It's no hatred to point that out, by the way. It's just simple reality. We've all seen it. I mean, I know people who had to sit by their grandparents and mothers for up to almost 24 hours on one sad occasion, waiting for an ambulance to come and take them away. What were they hoping that they would die first and then they could send an undertaker instead? No, the NHS is broken. That needs fixing badly. I'm not going to have a go at the nurses. I like their dancing videos. Anyhow, uh, back on script. This isn't just a border issue, it's a trust issue. Both governments promised control and delivered excuses, and they've spent billions building walls of paperwork when the boats kept coming. Now, on about that, The government have also said that they are going to have to increase taxes to raise, I think it's £7 billion in the coming fiscal year. Well, the thing is, we are already spending that much money on illegal immigrants' hotel bills. Quite simple. Deport them all. Put them on a little island, yeah, in a tent city. I mean, some of the conditions I lived in the Royal Navy, you wouldn't put a prisoner in, a criminal in. So if it's good enough for our forces, it's good enough for prisoners. Anyhow, onwards. Every time the public loses patience, politicians rediscover tough talk for the cameras. We've seen this film before. Different cast, same script. The question is, though, is this, and I don't know why I wrote this, is this latest confession the start of something genuine or another tactical pause before election season begins? Well, I think we're already in election season. It's going to be the longest election season I've ever seen if it goes its full term. Anyhow, words are cheap, actions that count. Any actions mean changing laws, enforcing them, and above all. And when it comes to talk being cheap, what Nigel Farage is saying is talk is cheap. Saying is cheap. He talks the talk. He does not walk the walk. Anyhow, more on that later. Anyhow, it's action that counts. And if Westminster had handled immigration like it handles press conferences, the channel would have been closed years ago. So where does that leave us? Well, you tell me in the comments, where does it leave us? It leaves us to find a political home like Advance UK, join them, support them, donate to them, and campaign for them on the streets. Because unless we get the people behind us, we are going to lose this country within the next 10, 20 years. For me, it doesn't matter. I won't be here. But I've got grandchildren and a great grandchild I love with all my heart. And I'm going to not let them grow up in a foreign country. Anyhow, that's all I got for you. You've been listening to Paul Morris, voice of the British resistance. See you on the next one.